Good morning. It's a new week and we are so full of possibilities and opportunities this week, right? So I started a project this weekend and it is the dining room. I am not just painting it, I am remodeling it. So in the process of doing that, we're at Lowe's going, that's it, it's time to start this. So I got the stuff to initially start it, got the paint lined up, ready to go, and got home after preparing dinner for 2 nights this week, so I'm prepared and ready to go because I don't have time to really cook and I don't want junk at night. I took off the chair rails, but I would take off one chair rail at a time, and as I took off the chair rail, I disposed of it out in the trailer so it's ready to go to the dump, and vacuumed that floor area, and then moved on to the next one. Then afterwards I started, but I didn't finish yet, the border, taking off the wallpaper border, doing the same thing, gathering up the stuff every time and throwing it in the trash can and coming back and keeping the floor and area clean as I'm going about it. And I was kind of thinking while I was doing that, this is just kind of like life. If you keep things in check daily on your life, it doesn't get completely out of hand. Now things will go a little crazy at times, and we have to spend time to take a deep breath and focus on one thing at a time, priority-wise, as to what to get done. For another thing is this weekend, I did not eat really what I should have eaten on a regular basis this weekend. I kind of splurged a little bit more than I should have. So what I'm doing for myself, so I don't get completely out of hand, because you know, it just one thing could spiral to another. You could say just a little, just a little, just a little. And instead, so what I'm doing is this week, dialing it back. I've got this is my breakfast drink. It's got protein and everything else in it. I've got that in there for my breakfast in there. And then I've got salad for lunch, and dinners, like I said, they're already ready to go. Today is a carb day, so today's dinner's got a little carbs in it, but I'll watch it everywhere else on that. And tomorrow I already have it lined up for it being a fat day, and it's going to be chicken with vegetables for dinner, already ready to go for tomorrow. So keeping things in line and keeping things in check. Because if you find yourself getting irritated and like stressed or whatever, sometimes you just have to step back. And then you don't have to necessarily meditate. You can do this while you're driving, while you're showering, whatever it is. But to kind of take a step back and evaluate where you are each day. What is going on in your life right now that has got you either feeling wonderful or feeling like it's creeping up on you and you're getting stressed. So if you're wonderful, awesome. Let's just focus on that, have some fun with it and everything, and keep track. Is this thing that's making you feel wonderful? Good. But if it's something that you're feeling the tension come up in your body and you're just like, sometimes you got to step back, take a moment, think about where you are, regroup, and go, okay, I'm feeling very irritated. It's been happening since this time frame. Okay, I need to give this person grace and realize that I don't know everything that's going on in their life, and let it go. Or I messed up and I'm beating myself up over it. I don't like what I did. Okay, work through it. What did you do? What can you do differently? Give yourself grace, or give yourself and move on. Let go of whatever it is. Keep a daily check as to where you are so that things don't just blow up. So that's kind of like where I'm at. I like to do that even with like Thanksgiving, when I'm cooking Thanksgiving dinner or anything like that. I clean as I go. So yes, I've got a couple areas in my house that are cluttered and messy and I need to get them cleaned up. But, so I'm not perfect, definitely not perfect. But I always feel better, and life and the project or whatever it is I'm doing always works better when you keep it in line and in check the whole way through. So that was just what I started thinking about yesterday when I was doing the workout. I'm like, okay, I want to share that with you guys today, whether I'm like completely off or whatever. You know me, crazy me. It's just how I am. But this week I'm doing like all-in-one workouts. So today was also the push-up challenge, which was how many push-ups you could do in 10 minutes. Try to beat what you did last week. And I also had pull-ups today, but I did regular and twisting pull-ups. But before that, the all-in-one dancer's legs, and I am definitely not not a ballerina, but I had some fun with it. Had lots of calf raises and stuff in it too, and different things though. So I had dancer's leg cardio. Then I went into shoulders, kind of like superset, but there was 4 different ones. So it was shoulder presses, lateral raises, what else? It was Arnold presses and front raises and upright rows and bent over and forward raises and all sorts of stuff. I think there was 4 different parts. But anyways, it got my shoulders in there. I had fun with that. And then I went back to cardio again, back to shoulders again, and then core. Oh my gosh, my core. It was wonderful. I loved it. And then after that, I did the pull-ups. And then I did the push-ups. So by the time I got to the push-ups, I was like, oh, really? But I did it. I did it. I did it. Yes, I beat it by 5. That was all I really wanted to do, was beat it by 5, and then I stopped. So by 5, we have one more week of the push-up challenge after this week. But tomorrow, I'm going to try typewriter push-ups. I don't know. We'll see how they go. But that was a fun morning. And like I said, I'm doing all-in-ones this week just to kind of blend them in. I like to mix it up and change things up. So some things you do, sometimes you just have to change things up in life and have fun with it, right? Remember, take a breath, evaluate where you are today. Are you getting off track in one area? Start to pull it back so you don't lose control. Life will be a mess at times, but we can keep it under control as long as we keep monitoring where we are and take every day, one day at a time.